Hey you guys, we're gonna start, I'm gonna finish the readings that I started the other day. My grandkids, daycare closed down for a couple of days, so I was watching the kids, so I can't really do readings while they're here, and I'm always exhausted when they leave. I love them so much, but I'm kind of old. Okay, let's see where to find this so I can talk to you guys if you get on here. I am still working on the yearly 2024 readings. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with Pisces. I'm just going backwards this time. Okay, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for your help. Okay. I'm just going to do a mini Celtic cross just to see what's going on. I was talking to Spirit about it the other night, and I was like, I just want to do like okay. All right. So what I'm seeing, Pisces, is your energy right now is the Queen of Wands. We're very confident, very magical, very let me see, I feel like there's someone here. I'm trying to find the chat. There it is. Hi, May. So nice to see you. It has been a long time. Okay, so Pisces, what I see is the Queen of Wands as your energy right now. So I feel like you're having like a lot of confidence. I feel like you're feeling really good about yourself. What's crossing you is temperance. So maybe that's something that you're trying to learn, is how to transmute energy, you know. So let's clarify why the temperance is here as your challenge. Okay. Okay. I feel like there's some kind of feeling inside of you. I kind of feel like what's happening is the energy that you need to transmute is a feeling of loss, or you know, like someone walked away, or you feel guilty, or you feel some kind of way, right? And it's kind of like taking the spark out of your you. Hi, Free Will. Hi. How's it going? So I kind of feel like the reason that it's a challenge is because there are some things that you can't really let go, and it's this feeling of rejection and loss and guilt, right? And it's kind of stolen your fire. It's stolen your passion. But I see you being the Queen of Wands here, but it's saying like you're being challenged by being able to change some kind of energy. So I feel like, Pisces, I feel like you have gifts, but transmuting energy is one that's been kind of stuck. You know, like you haven't figured it out yet. Let's look and see what's in your past. Two of Wands. Like, this is about choosing yourself, right? It's also about masculine energy. So like being the emperor, the ruler of your own life. Like, it's about that. And I feel like it's a big decision, you know. But there's something about it, like I feel like it maybe, like in the past, like as a child, maybe you weren't allowed to make choices, you know what I mean? Like, I know that, you know, like I'm 60 years old, but when I think back to my childhood, I still carry so much of that crap with me. Like that. Like, my opinion doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like, just shut up, because no one fucking cares how you feel. right? It's stuff like that, and that's kind of what I feel like is going on here. Let's see. So, what your higher self knows that you don't know is the Queen of Pentacles, meaning you are so stable. You have the ability to be stable, and I feel like your higher self knows that's coming. Yeah, it's freedom. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Spirit. It's so beautiful. You have a new opportunity coming, Pisces, some kind, right? It's some kind, something, maybe you've been checking it out on the DL, you know, like maybe you've been looking into other work or something, right? Something is changing. Something is completely changing here. It's the wheel of fortune coming in. So I do feel like something is transforming in your life. It's something you've been wanting and wanting and wanting, but you haven't experienced it yet. So your higher self is like kind of keeping this hidden from you, but it's coming. So let's look in your root system, because I was, like I said, I was talking to Spirit the other night about a new way to read cards, and I'm like, you know, all the side ones, like, but what about past, present, future, higher self, and the root of the problem, the root of you? You know what I mean? So that's the spread I'm using, and I've never really done this before, so I hope you guys like it. Work keeps getting crazier by the day. I'm so ready for time off. Aw, we love you. Okay, so tell me about so the Six of Swords is being moved out of an area by Spirit. It's like an opportunity. It's like, you know what, you've been so in conflict, you've been so sad, let's get you the fuck out of there, right? And Ten of Swords, it's about letting something go. It's about a transformation, right? This one shows somebody walking toward the light, so something ending and walking away, right? And what you're walking toward, it appears, and even the Six of Swords. Can you guys see these okay? That's the other reason I kind of wanted to do it this way, so you guys could see it better. But what I'm seeing is like where you're walking towards some kind of work here. So let's just see what's going on. Tell me what the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles is saying to me. Okay, so where they're taking you in the Six of Swords is to a place of self-care energy. You know, like where you're taking better care of yourself. Because remember your challenge over here, you're feeling guilty, you're feeling fragmented. Spirit's like, that isn't, you know, like that's not okay. Like you need to start loving on yourself, realizing your value, right? Yeah. And so maybe they're giving you something to be excited about. This card is called Spark and Renewal. And remember in the very first, like it looks to me like you lost your fire, you know what I mean, over something that you lost, or this feeling of not being good enough or rejected or something like that. Spirit's taking you somewhere where you're going to rejuvenate yourself, you know. I think also what's transforming is your memories. I really love this message because that's what the temperance is all about. It's about changing the way you see things. It's changing the way you remember things. You know what I mean? Like before you feel fragmented and lost, but over here, where you're loving yourself, you're tapped into your higher self, and the higher self is saying like, yeah, but look where it got us next, right? So I kind of feel like your higher self is kind of like transforming some old memories that you have. They're going to look different. They're not going to be like coming from your human. They're coming from your higher self. So they're definitely not going to look the same. So tell me what the work card is. Okay, that's what you're working on is the human part and being able to surrender. I swear to God, this is what it's saying. So the work is to like surrender the way the human being is processing your information, you know? So I feel like that's what, you know, temperance is about, is changing those feelings, changing the way you see things. Tell me in the future what the Five of Wands is here for. Pisces, Spirit. What's the Five of Wands? This is about having the courage to take action because you know you're worth it. So, fate is here. Wheel of Fortune, divine intervention, right? What's happening here is the way you see you. It's the way you see your human self. I mean, I kind of feel like maybe you've felt some type of way about yourself, not good enough. You've been through a lot, you know? Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. She's probably the most important card on here. It's your energy right now. Tell me what's going on with this beautiful Queen of Wands. Okay, so right now at this moment, what's happening is your connection with Spirit is getting good. I feel like they're showing you the bigger picture. I feel like you've got spirit guides, and then there's a soul tie here. It says reunion. Now, I don't know if this is like a person. It could be Pisces, but what it feels like more to me is like understanding the truth of your higher self, you know, becoming one, understanding the truth. I also see you have spirit guides all around you, like trying to help this thing. So I'm going to ask, like, who is this masked man, masked woman? Who's the reunion card about? Just give me one card. Is it Pisces, or is it someone else coming in? Or are they just finding their higher self here? It's the Queen of Cups. It's the Six of Pentacles. It's the Knight of Cups. It's the King of... Wow. No. I don't think so. I don't think it's a reunion. It could be a reunion with your higher self, but I feel like it's someone that you know. It's someone that you love. It's someone you have a plan with. And I feel like they're coming in, offering love. You know, Knight of Cups. There's a Six of Pentacles here. So sixes. Let's talk about sixes. I feel like they are what people call karma or karmic, right? And all I mean by that, is that there's someone that your soul and you are friends with them in another life, and you had a plan to meet up with them right now. So I feel like it is really good. I feel like it's about love. I feel like your heart's being activated. And I do feel like this is someone, it could be someone new, but it's someone that your soul knows. You know what I mean? And they're coming in to love on you. May's driving. So let's see, what is the... Tell me what the advice. Give me some advice, Spirit, for this. This is a kind of a cool reading. Okay, Nine of Wands and Six of Wands. Okay. The Empress, the Seven of Wands, the Lovers. Oh my God. OMG. No, dude, there's someone coming back. Pisces. Someone that you know. Again, I guess I need to go back to that. Like, you might not know them from this life. Right? But here's what I'm seeing. It's like you're a little guarded about this, or you were. But there's something coming in here. It's a lover. It's an empress, or someone that sees you as an empress, right? This is something that opens you up to, like, it could be what's giving you the fire back, you know, because like this fire is here, saying like you've lost your fire, but I feel like it's coming in. And I do feel like there's a couple of cards telling me that you have your heart guarded against, actually just against love, I think. It's not against a certain person. I feel like you have a hard time, like, expressing yourself or like allowing yourself to feel love, right? But I see you doing it. And this is the advice, and Spirit is just saying, just do it. Just go for it. This is good, babe. Good. But it does show me that you're a little bit guarded. So definitely, wow. They don't ever usually turn out to be all about love for me when I read cards, but they're definitely looking like love for you, Pisces. So, wow, that's kind of cool. Well, good luck with that, Pisces. Okay. Now, let's see here. Let's look at the time. 15:50. I do not have to hurry today, so I am not gonna. Sometimes when I'm reading, I feel so like I have to hurry or like, oh my god, this is taking too long, right? But I don't have anything going on today, so I'm just going to go with the flow here. Angel, spirits, guide, thank you so much for helping me today. I love you so much. Okay, so let's do Aquarius is next. Tell me about Aquarius. We're going to do that Celtic cross without the side ones. So what is Aquarius's energy right now, today? Oh, the Five of Cups, sad, letting go of something. Dang it. Sorry about that. What's challenging you is a Two of Cups. In your past Page of Cups, what your higher self knows that you don't know is about all the spirit support that's around you with the Eight of Wands. Tell me about the future. Whoops. It looks like you're learning something new here with the Page of Swords. So this could be about like children, because you have a couple of pages here. Bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Swords and the Sun and the Tower. So maybe you're having some kind of a revelation here, you know, at the bottom of the deck. Maybe about, you know, being guarded or feeling like, yeah, you're getting aligned is what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. And that is beautiful. I love that message. But let me see what's bothering you right now. Why are you so sad? Five of Cups. This is the one where she's like kind of dumping out the cups. She does see the other two cups. You know how, like in most of like Rider-Waite or whatever, they have a person sitting by the water and they're sad because 3 cups spilt. And on those cards, there is a 2 cups behind the person, but they can't see them because they're not looking. They're just concentrating on that. This person is totally letting go. 3 cups gone, 4th cup going, 5th cup to be let go of soon, right? So there is someone working on something, on letting go, on moving forward. But as we know, these things take time. It doesn't look like it's fun. It looks like it's sad. So let's clarify. Okay, Spirit is saying like this is the time, like, you know how I'm always saying that, like, it's the darkest times when we get the most light, you know? And that's what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like you're in a really dark space today or this week, and the Remember card comes out, Awakening. So I feel like maybe you're getting some kind of hint about who you are, something, bigger picture, right? So clarify how you're going to do that. That's not right. Tell me how you're going to do that. How are you going to let them know with action? It's a Tower card. Look, there's action coming in. This is not going to be any small awakening. It's going to be like an explosion in your head, you know, like a lightning bolt to a tree. That's how you're going to, what's going to happen here while you're letting go of something. You know, Spirit's coming in and going like, Do you not remember who you are? Also, talking about the North Node, maybe Spirit is kind of like giving you some information about that and your wish fulfillment. So I feel like a lot's going on in the Five of Cups. I feel like it is kind of sad, but it is in those times where we get the most light, and that's what's happening, and that's just what I see. And I ask, what's crossing you? This is your challenge, is the Two of Cups. So this could be about you and your higher self, like becoming one. Why is that the challenge? Why is that the challenge for Aquarius spirit? Yeah, it's about your higher self activating. I was right. And allowing that divine feminine to come out. Both of those are talking about your higher self awakening. Both of these cards. Look at the third eye being shown here. And this one just flat out says higher self activation, right? So when I'm clarifying the Two of Cups, and you know how I always say that, like this could be, it could be, but this is what it is. It's about your higher activation. For some reason, it's a challenge for you. Like, I'm not quite sure why. I wonder why. Don't you? I want to see if I can get an idea. Why is this the challenge? Why is that so hard? Well, why is this the challenge? Coming together with your higher self? I mean, could be about self-love. Could be about your... It's because of you thinking about something else. It is. You're thinking about your life. Overthinking. Isolating. Feeling shitty. Feeling lost and rejected. That's why it's a challenge. You see what I'm saying? Your higher self wants to come out, offer you love, give you a new beginning, but there's something about the way you see yourself that's not even allowing yourself to like understand the bigger piece of you, is what I feel like. It's like your human is blocking it with all of the sadness, all of the rejection feeling, right? So that's why it's a challenge, because because maybe you feel like you're not worthy to have this really great, cool soul. I don't know. But you do have one. You do have the coolest soul. So, all right. So let's check in the past. We have Page of Cups. What happened here? Page of Cups. So, I think, again, it's talking about your memories. And I feel like you are thinking, you could be thinking about like your own childhood and feeling like, I don't know, some type of way, you know, the way you saw your childhood wasn't fair, and maybe you're angry, or you're still like hanging on to it or something, right? I think it affects the way you, like your decision making. I know it affects the way you see yourself. So up here in what your higher self knows that you don't, is the Eight of Wands. So Spirit, tell me what the Eight of Wands is. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Aquarius. The messages from Spirit is what they are, right? And it's about your toxic pattern, and you're avoiding your higher self, right? So I feel like there was something coming in, like maybe they're giving you messages about loving yourself, or maybe that you're creating something that makes you feel very good, you know? I just was reading something about that, and about how actually embracing that creative piece of you, like it changes our vibration, it changes us, and the way we feel, the way we act, the way we respond. So maybe you're having some kind of cool creative wave of of knowledge, and it's definitely kind of changing the way you see yourself. It's allowing you to surrender the old stuff and integrate with your higher self. I do see you like getting in tune, you know, you and your soul. I see it. So let's see, in the root system, we've got the star card, which is about healing, and it's about wish fulfillment. The first card out is self-worth. So I feel like you have a history of loving yourself, right? But I don't know, I think something, whatever happened in the past, kind of stopped that, made you feel a little limited. Like someone could have fed you that information, like you're not good enough, right? But it's time for that cycle to end, is what I'm seeing. Like this is in your root system, and it is part of who you are, you know, no doubt about it. But, you know, we have these cool planets like Pluto. I see it right here. So it's about changing the way you see, changing the way you see yourself. There's a rebirth coming and big changes. And it's all because you're finding out the truth. This is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's an ending of the cycle of feeling like you're not enough. And now what I'm looking at is quite a few wish fulfillment cards. So I feel like the wish fulfillment is coming. It's just like there's a blockage, and it's your human being who feels like not enough. That's kind of preventing you from seeing wish fulfillment or attaining it, or like even having the guts to go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, let me see what the Page of Swords is. This could be like, this is about learning new information. So it could be about like going to school, you know, it could be a message. It could be. Oh, I love this card. Don't you love it? Isn't it so cute? It's called Nurture and Compassion, right? So that could be something that you're learning. But what I sort of feel like it is it's your higher self loving on you. And sometimes when we truly feel that, and it just changes us, you know. I feel like your higher self is kissing you here on the third eye. Wake up, wake up. You're so closed off. Wake up, wake up. And self-care. So almost every single, and then facade is at the bottom. Okay, so I don't know if you would just like walk around like pretending like everything's okay, and deep down you're just fucking falling apart. It sort of feels like other people see you as like really together and beautiful and perfect, and deep down like you're feeling like you're nothing. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So you see like the polarity of the two, right? You've got this part of you who is kind and loving and nurturing to everyone, you know, and that's how people see you. And then there's, whoa, that was weird. And then there's this other side of you that you keep, maybe you even keep it private. Maybe you don't tell anyone how you really feel about yourself, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Let me get some advice for you guys. We have some advice for Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, and the Justice card. It's coming. Look at that. I just feel like you have something really great coming. Aquarius, I do. I think it's everything that you want. You have wish fulfillment now 3 times, just like on the top of the spread. 1, 2, 3. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. That's Saturn. The Justice card is here. So I feel like there's something going on, like when you change this station, this frequency down here. Thank you, Spirit. What a good message. It is. It's like changing the radio station. like, you know, like as a child, or maybe, I don't know what happened. It looks like childhood thing, but it did something to how you look at yourself, feel about yourself, and you've been on that frequency for a long time. And I feel like it's time for that frequency to change, and spirit's coming in, and the secret to all of it is self-worth here, self-love. I mean, you've got it several times, but here's two of them just on the top, right? Here's three. You see that? Like, you see what's changing? Like, that's how spirit is changing the frequency. I also see dreams coming in up here in your higher self. So I feel like, you know, again, I need to say, you know, go to bed with a clear head, you know, no alcohol on board, no sleeping medication, you know, so that you can hear the messages. Because, I mean, they just can't get through if you have something going on, right? So it could be like confusing. So keep the pathway open, and I feel like you're going to get some messages about all of this. It's about changing that frequency from feeling whatever way you're feeling to understanding how cool you are, and like how cool your soul is what I'm feeling like. Does that make sense to you? Free will? Let's see, Capricorn is next. 3143. Okay, let's change decks just real quick and let those ones have a rest. I'll put some. Angel spirits, guides, we're talking to Capricorn now. Tell me what's going on with them. Eight of Cups is where you're at right now, Capricorn. Ready to walk away from something? Ugh, your challenge, a tower. Damn it, Jim. What's going on here? Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on for Capricorn here. You've got the Eight of Cups, so I feel like you're walking away, or leaving, or moving something. You're walking away from a situation that's just not working for you. What is going on here for Capricorn? It could be like a love situation. The Passion card came out. You're walking away from some kind of passionate situation. It confuses you, right? So you're confused, possibly even about like who you really are. You know, like that midlife crisis feeling like, who the hell am I? What the hell am I doing here? I think we all go through it at some point, right? Tell me about the Tower for Capricorn. What's going on with the Tower? It's a regret. Okay. I feel like they're feeling regret about something they did. Like something happened and there's regret. There's deception. I think it happened like not long ago. It says autumn here, so it could be like September, October, November, right? But I also feel like there's a new opportunity coming because of it. And maybe the opportunity is the challenge. Maybe the Tower is really the opportunity. And I don't know. Why is the Freedom card here with this gross mess? Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't put that together before. Okay, So there's regret about something that didn't work out. Maybe somebody deceived the other person, right? Here's the thing about it though, is like then you have this freedom card. So kind of what I'm feeling is like spirit is saying like, you know, you can, you're feeling regretful, but the reason this thing came down, this tower broke down, Capricorn, is because there's something better coming in. So this could be about work or whatever, but it does say something about chemistry, right? But maybe you were walking away from a job too, and maybe you feel like it wasn't a good thing to do or a fair thing to do or whatever, but spirit is saying like, dude, there's something better coming, Capricorn, something better. So no matter what that's about, I just want you to know that the tower is bringing in something else. So tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is that here for Capricorn? What happened? It's kind of about shady behavior in this one. Like, I don't know. He looks like he's, I don't know, up to something. The Spy card comes out. Watching. Guarded. Okay. So I kind of feel like whatever happened in the past caused some kind of, I don't know, fear, right? This could be somebody, that you're still watching or they're still watching you, right? There's something rebirthing here. There's a celebration here. So this is in the past, right? I think something's changing in it. It's talking about winter. So I don't know if it means last winter or next winter, but it looks like there is a celebration, and I do see a Ace of Cups at the bottom, so could be about love. There's an Ace of Cups up here too, where what you don't, your higher self knows that you don't. Let's ask about it. What's the Ace of Cups for Capricorn? What's the Ace of Cups for Capricorn? Nurture and compassion comes out. The Ace of Pentacles comes out. The Mirror card comes out, like reflection. Okay, so your North Node is here. So, you know what it looks like to me? Like there's new love coming in that you don't know about, and it's faded, and it's part of your purpose, and you don't see it coming, right? So what I'm feeling like is like it could be about what you walked away from here, Capricorn. Like maybe this was exited out of your life because this new thing that's faded and on your part of your purpose is coming in, it looks like. Tell me about the Ace of Wands for Capricorn. Hi, Erica. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the Ace of Wands in the future is about changing some energy. It really is. It's ending a cycle. It's ending a cycle that felt like it wasn't balanced. And I feel like you getting the courage to change here. I feel like you feel guilty about something in the future, but I also feel like that's what's changing, right? The cycle, the guilt cycle is changing for you, right? Because you're starting to like have more worth for yourself. Ace of Wands. So this could be like a cool idea. It could be a person, right? Helping you see something different. But I feel like whatever it is, it gives you a boost in your self-worth, But I do feel like this guilty feeling or whatever you feel like, it's over. I think there's either forgiveness, like there's forgiveness or an apology or something. That's in the future. Let me see what's happening in the root system with the Page of Swords. So it's about getting new information. It's true. Could be about your past, you know, with the suffering. Yeah. So you're getting information from your higher self, maybe through dreams. And I kind of feel like this is in your root system, so I feel like the spirit talks to you about things in your dreams and has before. And I feel like what they're doing is they're telling you some truth. And I feel like what they're telling you is how much, like, this confusion and this doubting yourself and like living in the human being who doesn't feel like they're enough. How much it's really costing you. You know what I mean? Like, you get to pick where you want to stay, but what I feel like it's saying is like living in these feelings like I'm not enough. I mean, it's controlling you. It really, really is. And I feel like you know that deep down. Like, I feel like you already know it because it's in your root system. Like, you do know the truth. Spirit, can you give me some advice for give me some advice for Capricorn? Okay, 9 of all right. I feel like there's something coming in here, and I feel like you're scared, like you have the 9 of Swords, so you're up all night crying, right? It could be about like work, because there's a Knight of Pentacles here, and I feel like, yeah, you go into the hermit mode, talk to Spirit about someone who doesn't have value for you, and so I don't know if this is about work, maybe. So just take it how it resonates, because this could be love or work, right? But I feel like what's happening is you're trying to decide, like, should I put any more effort into this situation or not? Because it's almost like it's saying like you're up all night about work and money. Like maybe you don't make enough money, or whatever, and you have a job and somebody isn't finding value for you. Or if you were married and let's say you aren't the major breadwinner, and your mate doesn't find value in what you do at home. I've never gotten that message before, but I'm getting it today. So it could be that. And I feel like you were sitting here feeling like, I don't know if I should put any more time and effort into this situation. I feel like, honestly, Spirit's moving you out of this energy. And it's going toward the Knight of Cups, which is maybe just leading with love. Like you, instead of like staying in this place where you feel like people don't value you, Spirit's taking you to this place where you focus on love. You focus on offering love wherever you go, right? And I feel like that's where the investment lies. You know what I mean? The investment that you're making in here, where do I put my energy? I think it's in you. I think it's in the ability of offering love wherever you go and watching that change your reality. That's what I'm seeing. So I hope that made sense. All right. Let's see here. Who's next? Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let's look and see what's coming for you. Angel Spirits, Guides, let's talk about Sagittarius and what's going on with them and their energy this week, and past, present, future, root system. Okay, so I kind of feel like you are sitting in the High Priest energy right now, so maybe there's some kind of new gifts that you're learning about, right? Okay. So your present energy is the High Priest, meaning that's like learning lessons, spiritual lessons, right? Okay, May. Tell me what's going on with the High Priest here. Okay. Unexpected storm. Clinging to a comfort zone and divine timing. So basically, this, I don't know what's happening, but I can tell you that whatever it is, you're being blasted out of a comfort zone here. Sagittarius. Divine timing, South Node, comfort zone, and unexpected storm. And it's clarifying the High Priest, meaning like this is a big lesson. Like this is one that you had planned for yourself, right? Let's see what's at the bottom. It could be about your thoughts and the way you feel about yourself, and then self-love coming in. So here's your, this is your challenge in this tower moment, Ace of Cups. Now this could definitely be about loving yourself. It could be, yeah, it is. It's a reunion with your own soul. It's about understanding how much love you have. And it's a challenge for you for some reason. How come? How come it's a challenge? Why can't they love themselves? What's so hard about it for Sag? This could be about what you honestly expect from yourself. You know what I mean? Like maybe you expect more than the average person, you know what I mean? You have high expectations of yourself. This could have something to do with control. It could have something to do with feeling like not enough. But I feel like it's a really big challenge in this unexpected storm here to actually love yourself, and I think that's the whole point of the tower. So let's just see if we can clarify the tower a little bit with tarot. What's that look like? Two of Cups. Could be a love situation, right? Two of Cups is about a lover, or it's about a soul friend, or it's about you and your higher self coming together, being united. Three of Pentacles and the World card. Oh, the Tower is a breakup or an ending to something. Alright, that's what it is. Okay, so this could be a love situation, it could be a job, but there's something here that's coming to an end, and I think it just, because of what I'm seeing here, I feel like you feel shitty about it. Like, I don't know if you get fired or you just get pissed and quit a job or you break up with someone, but there's an end to a cycle, and here's what I know. Don't feel shitty, no matter what happens. Do not feel shitty as a spirit. this is not something that you did wrong or whatever. It's not where you're going. And so there's a tower here. It's like spirit saying, like, you're stuck in this old comfort zone of something, right? You're clinging to something self-known, right? Could be an old belief, like, right? Because the high priestess here, so it could be like an old religious belief or something, right? That's kind of holding you back. And yeah, but it definitely is talking about an ending to it. And so when this happens, if it hasn't already happened or if it's happening now, just understand that this is for a bigger plan and you didn't do anything wrong. If something leaves your life because spirit takes it out, it's because something better is coming. You know, like whatever you're doing isn't really working with your higher self plan, right? And so I feel like that's the bigger message of that. So whatever's going on, good luck. Just trust the plan. In the past, what I see is you getting a new perspective on something in the Hanged Man card. Tell me what that means, Spirit, for Sag. I think what happened in the past is you're starting to like understand that you have to let certain things go, like regret, you know, or self-limiting beliefs, you know, like that you're not good enough or you're not worthy, right? Like even this thing, whatever's happening right now with the tower, I'm scared that somewhere inside of you, like you're going to feel like you did something wrong and you're going to put that all on yourself and take all that. You could, but I hope you don't, because that's not the purpose of it. The purpose is to move you into something that's more aligned. Like, we really do make a plan, and whatever you're doing here that's ending wasn't part of it. So, up in your higher self, let's check on your higher self, what it says. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles, where should I put my energy? 2 of Wands, choose yourself. That's what your soul knows that you don't know. Now, what they could be telling me is it's very difficult for you. Like you know, a lot of people, and maybe that's the old idea that's crashing down. It's like there's something wrong with choosing yourself, you know. There's not. So let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles here, Spirit. Okay. So this could be about like a career or a contract or a commitment. This is definitely Saturn energy. And it's talking about money, right, and commitment. I feel like you're getting some kind of truth here. Ace of Water. And I kind of feel like, you know, the Ace of Water is here as well. So, you know, I mean, I feel like you're going to understand the reality about it. Like, it's this contract, this thing that's ending in the now, right? And I don't know what it is, but you guys will have to let me know in the comments. Tell me about the 2 of Wands. Me too, May. Okay. So yeah, I kind of feel like, remember what I said about the 2 of Wands? Like there's an idea where you feel like this is not okay for me to choose myself or what's better for my... It's the 2 of Wands is about choosing to invest in yourself. There's nothing selfish about it. I mean, there just isn't. But I kind of feel like you have something tied up to it that makes you feel like you can't or you shouldn't, or it would make you something. You know what I mean? Old limiting belief. Just not true, right? And that's why the Ace of Cups is your challenge, you know? Like, it's you and your soul trying to get back on the same page. But this is why it's your challenge, because you feel like you're limited. You feel like there's something wrong. with it, you know? You're being pulled in two different directions here. The whole reading is saying kind of the same thing. Two of Pentacles. Should I listen to my body or should I listen to my soul? I feel like my human self has a whole nother agenda than my soul does. You know what I mean? So that's how come the balance is so important. Because they're both, you know, I mean, body, mind, soul working together, trying to live this life. But the soul, the body lives in fear, the body lives in regret. We set ourselves up for it, you know? And then we get to this place where we're like, what do I listen to and which one is which? You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had a problem with that too? Like, who's actually saying it? Is it my ego saying that I'm not good enough? Well, yeah, always. Your soul would never say something like that to you. It just wouldn't. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles and what it wants to say. This is for the future. Tell me what's going on for the future for Sagittarius. Self-love. Setting intentions. You see what I mean? That is why the Ace of Cups is it's your challenge, because it's really hard to love yourself. And it's not just one person, it's all of us. I mean, it sounds like my mom would have called that conceited. You know what I mean? Like, that was a word that we used back. That's selfish. That's conceited. Oh, you're so in love with yourself. Well, fuck yeah. You should be. You should be in love with yourself, you know? So I kind of feel like, you know, I hope that you choose to do it. Now, one of the ways that you could do this, it's got creation here. So you could tap into that creative person inside of you because it's directly related with Empress energy, you know? So once we start creating things, it does change our vibe. It changes everything. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles spirit. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so pretty much everything I was just saying is kind of being, now this, the Knight of Pentacles is here because it's a slow moving energy, and it's just here to say like this, all of this like transmuting of energy and all this stuff, even the self-love, it doesn't happen overnight. We don't see the results overnight, you know. I feel like what they're revealing to you over time, and it is coming in like an epiphany, is like the conflict that you face here is with yourself, you know, and the way you see yourself. And I kind of feel like this could be like inner child wounding, right? But it's like you're bound to some kind of toxic patterns that your human wants to believe, you know, and they're actually in conflict with your higher self is what I'm feeling like. So I feel like there's some kind of new message coming in with the Epiphany card, right, about this. So I do see like some changing of energy here. And I do think you know how to do it. I do, because it's in the root system, right? So I feel like you're good at it. You have been in a past life. Like, you do have the basic knowledge of how to change energy. It's really just about like loving yourself. It's about loving all the pieces of you, doing fun things, exercising all the pieces, right? So angels, spirits, guides, let me have some advice for Sagittarius about this week. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wheel of Fortune again. Okay, so here's what it's saying. It's like this Five of Cups is also about letting something go. You know, Five of Cups is usually kind of a sad card, but it's really not in this one. She's actually choosing to let it go. She's blowing the candles out, right, of whatever's worrying her, keeping her up all night. She's like, God, you're right, Spirit. I gotta let this shit go. Yeah. So then I see you kind of standing up and becoming this emperor, taking the rule of your own life. This is the advice. You will be successful. Wish fulfillment and Wheel of Fortune. So big changes coming here. You know the World card? That's like your now energy. I feel like you're ending some sort of cycle right now. And something so beautiful is coming in, you know? It's you. It's you standing in your own power as the emperor, you know, taking charge of your own life, going whatever direction you want. And I kind of feel like once you get to this place, it doesn't, you know, I feel like you and your soul going in the same direction, right? So you're not living in the past. And I feel like it's going to be very successful if you can just let go of this way you feel about yourself, you know? It's probably something old, very old. Okay. Alrighty, here. Let's see who's next. Oh, Scorpio. 10138. So you got 10138. That's like 1111 energy. All right. Angel spirits, guys, let's tap into Scorpio energy and tell me what they need to know. The people that watch my channel that have Scorpio in their chart, what do they need to know? The first card is Ten of Pentacles, so that looks pretty good. What's crossing you is a Five of Swords. Some kind of crap, huh? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so it seems like there is some conflicting energy here, you know? Because I see the dark cards, but I mean, your energy right now is Ten of Pentacles. Scorpio. So that tells me, you know, happy life, happy wife, happy family, loyalty, plenty of money, security, right? It's a pretty good card. And that's your energy right now. What's blocking you is this Five of Swords. Something. I'm going to clarify with this deck. Tell me what the Five of Swords is for Scorpio spirit, please. Did all those turn over? Okay. So it looks like Five of Swords. So this could be about a fight. Five of Swords. It can be about like a struggle within yourself, right? It could be about love. It could be about passion. It could be about a brand new beginning in Ace of Pentacles, right? So clarifying Five of Swords. This is like a headache. It's a problem. It's a fight. And I'm wondering if it's like about I feel like the King of Swords is maybe one of the most important cards that opened up, because the King of Swords is about being honest with yourself, you know? It's about tapping in and getting answers from spirit. Hi, Summer. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. I'm happy you're here. Okay, so what I feel like is I feel like the King of Swords is trying to make a legit decision, tapping into spirit. It could be about love, about maybe whether they want to, maybe there was a fight here. Could have to do something like with a kid or something. Let me give you some different cards here and clarify. Like, tell me about this Page of Wands. What's that? It could be about a cool idea, too. And maybe you're struggling with it. Oh, I think that is what it is. Tell me about the, let's do one at a time. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. What's the new beginning? It could be about love. Ooh, it's a beginning in everything. All right. I feel like you're going through an awakening here is what I feel like, Scorpio. I do. I feel like you are struggling with it, though. I feel like you have new beginnings coming all the way around in every single thing. But I don't think you want it, is what it looks like. Like you're fighting with yourself about it. It could be about this Five of Pentacles. Like, let's clarify that. Because it's like the Five of Swords is keeping you from the Ten of Pentacles, right? Okay, rebirth, divine feminine, and the ego. So, your energy is the Ten of Pentacles. There's a rebirth. So maybe this is a rebirth for you. Maybe you're waking up to something. It doesn't really say 100% what it is, right? But it's a problem for you. Because, I mean, there's a storm, all these new beginnings. But it's like you're not wanting them. Because why does Scorpio readings always confuse me? Let's talk about the... Oh, thanks, Summer. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is causing disharmony, triggers, and conflict. This could be someone that's spying on you as well. The spy card is here, right? So I don't know. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. And I'll just clarify this stuff and you guys can figure it out, who everybody is. Queen of Wands is someone that you long for, you want. And I don't think you've been with them for a while, but you would like to be with them. And I feel like you have a lot of passion for them. But for some reason, I feel like they, I don't know, maybe moved on. I feel like maybe you triggered each other to heal or to address inner child woundings. And I feel like, wow, you're feeling all kinds of shitty way here. You're feeling rejected and lost, and there could be like some power plays here with this Queen of Wands, right? Like maybe they did something, and I think first of all, it triggered in something in your inner child, and it's about rejection. It's about a fragmentation. It's about a mindset of being in lack. It's about suffering. And I feel like you're understanding the truth about something here, about this Queen of Wands, right? And you have to make a decision. And that's why this King is here, because it's got to be a logical decision. You have to make it based on truth, complete truth, 100% truth, right? So you're tapping in and you're asking yourself, you do have the Ten of Pentacles, but you are kind of like, I don't think you want it. That's why that Five of Swords is blocking you. Now let's figure out what that's all about. Because, I mean, the Seven of Swords is here in your past. So you could have either already dealt with this person, maybe, because there's a reunion card here. So let's see what the Seven of Swords is for Scorpio. Yeah, so someone came in, offered to work with you, and then dipped out. And it left you feeling like, oh my God, I hate my life, right? Why does everything always have to end? But at the same time, this did put you in a full-on transformation. It ended, this cycle ended, this thing ended, but what ended up transforming in you 2 times, right, is the way you've seen it, right? Like, so you've already worked through this energy. So I'm not quite sure why you're still scratching your head here, because it looks like you have 10 pentacles in your lap right now. But I also feel like it's saying like you can't even see it. And okay, let's just keep going. Let's see what's going on in your higher self up here. You've got a Page of Cups and the Temperance card. Now, Page of Cups could be a message. It could be the beginning of heart activation that leads to like transmuting energy, balance, right? Okay, so clarify the Page of Cups. Five of Wands and the Hermit. Okay. So, you want to know what I feel like? I feel like what it's saying is like there's this piece of you that feels very, I don't know, broken. You feel maybe it started when you were a child or something like that, and it's kind of been just with you ever since. And I feel like you've been talking to Spirit about it because you're struggling. You know, you're struggling with knowing your value. And so you go into the Hermit to talk to them like, look, I feel like that's been your pattern. Like that's been your, you know, your lifelong lesson is try to, like, how do I get out of this Three of Swords? And I saw it here too with that Nine of Wands, you know, it's like feeling like everything bad happens to you, right? So I feel like what you don't see coming, like up here, that your higher self is saying, like, you are going to successfully transmute this energy. You know, you're working on it right now, is what I feel like. And, you know, the Five of Wands can mean a struggle, but it can also mean cooperating. So maybe what's happening is that you are cooperating with your higher self to transmit this energy. And what's ending up happening is I feel like you're learning, you know, your own value, who you really are in the big scheme of things, right? Okay, so let's look at the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups in the root system? Okay. So I'm not sure, but you guys could be dealing with a Libra because there's a Justice card down here. Three of Cups, Justice card, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like there's someone coming in that's going to provide you some justice, like maybe help you understand the truth of your path. Maybe they just like have a little different perspective than you do. But I feel like someone's coming in, and I do kind of feel like it's, you know, could be angelic driven, like somebody, it could be somebody that you've already been with too, but anyway, what I'm seeing is like there's justice coming in. You're seeing the justice. And what happens when you can see like what something gave you, you know, like something like the Nine Wands, you know, like you're, you know, you're sitting there and you're thinking like, my life has always sucked, you know. And then here, it's almost like your higher self, or like some angels are coming in saying like, oh, but wait, let me show you the justice. Like, let me show you the reasoning behind that. And I kind of feel like, I think that that's happening more and more and more. Like that connection with our higher self, and our higher self actually saying like, quit being so hard on yourself. Love you. Like, this was part of it, babe. You know, like, I'll show you. And I just kind of feel like that's what's happening here. And Nine of Cups is coming. So wish fulfillment, enlightening, heart opening. And I kind of have seen that like about 3 times here, about your heart chakra opening up. So let's look over here in the future. Did we already look at the future? I'm kind of clarifying with the same cards. I don't know. 5 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. What are you letting go? You're letting go of this devil energy that's kind of got control over you. That's what you're letting go of. This, should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? Like, you're just like done. You're like, dude, I just want to end the cycle of indecision, of like my fear controlling me. It's got to stop. And so it is. Like, right? So at the bottom of the deck, we see this Knight of Wands. And, you know, anytime we're trying to, like, work with our soul, reach our soul, get it, like, exercise it, bring it out, like, what the hell do you want to do? Like, you hear it more, feel it more. It's all about tapping into doing stuff that you really, really like to do. Like, maybe even stuff that you like to do as a kid would be good. So, like, what did you like to do as a kid? What was super fun? And I think if you tap into that and start doing it, it really does change change the way you see things, and because it brings the soul more to the surface. So I hope that made sense, man. That your readings always just, I don't know why, but I can never really understand them. May, did that reading make sense to you? Because I hope it did. 117, 11. Alright, let me get a different deck for Libra. Libra, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, and masters. How are your kids, May? Are you still here, or did you leave? Okay. Angels, spirits, guides. All right. Okay, Libra. Your energy right now is the magician. You're coming in hot with manifesting. What's Libra manifesting? Okay. I feel like you're manifesting possibly a commitment, um, a certain person, right? But I feel like also what came out is memories and separation. So I feel like you're having a hard time manifesting because of what's on your mind. Right? Because I feel like what you want to manifest is a loving, nurturing family, home, right? Commitment. And what you're thinking about is things that you're missing. in your life. Maybe a certain relationship. Maybe you're trying to manifest a certain relationship that's been broken up even, right? So what's blocking you here, what's your challenge, is the Two of Wands. That's being, you know, investing in yourself. Why is this your challenge? Well, it's your challenge because, well, it's about choosing yourself, you know? It's kind of like, this message sort of says like, clarify this. I feel like what's stopping you from movement, I feel like you're waiting for an apology, or there's forgiveness that needs to be given, right? And and I kind of feel like that's what it is. Like, I kind of feel like what's blocking you is, I feel like you're trying to manifest someone back in, but I don't know if you've forgiven them. I don't know if you need to apologize to them, right? But there's something like that going on, you know? Like there's something that's stopping you from allowing the manifestation to come in, because I don't know, do you have some anger attached, or like something, right? So you're making a choice. You're choosing what's best for you. And I think you have an idea of what you want. I think it's someone specific. But you feel like you are owed an apology, or you owe one, or something, right? So there's something about that that's stopping you, right? It's blocking you, whatever that is. So whatever that is for you, Libra, I don't know. High Priest. This is in the past. Tell me about the past for Libra. Okay, so I feel like in the past, I mean, I feel like you released something, right? And you started loving yourself. I feel like it was something that you were really, like maybe a person, like a lover or something, that you were really attracted to. I'm feeling like either fire energy or, yeah, Mars. I think I think the ruler of Mars is Scorpio, maybe Aries. I'm not sure. I don't even know why I try to say that stuff. I don't know. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. In your root system, this is about work, and I feel like there's work. You're guarded about something that you've been working on, right? You've been working on something that you're creating something down here is what you're doing. But there's something like guarded, like you don't want to like put it in public. You feel like your work's not good enough. Damn it, Jim. That's not good, Libra. Okay, so there's some kind of storm coming in. Tell me what's going to happen with the storm. It's like something's blowing you away. Like stuck. You're like stuck like Chuck here in your mind. It's about healing inner child wounding. It's a rejection feeling. Right? So it's transforming. Okay, Libra. So I'm feeling like for some of you, Um, Maybe there's addiction present in your life, and it's because of something that happened when you were little and you just can't deal with it. So maybe, I don't know what you do, but I'm just feeling like for somebody here. Anyway, whatever it is that you're doing to numb your pain or to distract yourself here that's unhealthy is changing. And I and it's coming in like a tower, like a lightning bolt, right? And it's about your thoughts. It's about the way you think about yourself and what you do because of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's you or if it's someone that's in your energy, right? I don't. This could be somebody that you love that's going through this, right? And you feel protective over them. But here's what I'm seeing, like there is like some kind of thing that you've been working on, and it's like a passion project, right? And I feel like it's time for you to put that out in public, but but for some reason you have this all this old wounding from when you were a kid that tells you nobody's gonna like it, nobody's gonna want it, and then I don't know. The party card is here. So I don't know if you, I don't know. It just seems like you self medicate or somebody does, right? But the tower, what the tower's bringing in is like, I don't know. I think something's going to change. It's going to be something that you're not controlling. So maybe whatever it is you're working on, you make some money on it. You get some kind of a, something that changes the way you feel, right? Because you have this feeling like nobody's going to want my stuff, right? All right, so up here in your higher self, yeah, I feel like you're going from the planning phase of something. This is about money for some of you. But I feel like there's a planning phase and Knight of Pentacles. But what you're ending up doing is King of Pentacles. Remember at the very beginning when you had the Manifest card? You know, and then there's stuff blocking you from actually doing the manifesting, and they're telling us what it is. It's this feeling like no one's gonna want my stuff. You're scared to put it out there. I get it, I do. But what's happening that you don't know about that your heart self is telling me is, first of all, Two of Swords, surrendering, right? Surrendering, Knight of Pentacles. Maybe it seems like it's taken a long time and you're trying to give up on it, but that's not what's happening. I mean, you're going to end up being King of Pentacles, like, right? Sun's at the bottom. So I feel like you're manifesting all the money you could ever want, Libra, with that King of Pentacles. And I think that's what your higher self is knowing about that you don't know now. In your future, what I have is Six of Wands and the Star. So I feel like you are successful at your wish fulfillment here. So here's what this reading looks like to me. It's all mostly about money. And I feel like you're working through this energy where you feel like you're not enough. And you're feeling doubts about yourself. You're not wanting to share something. You're not wanting to like take that final jump with whatever this money thing is. Because you feel like no one's going to want you anyway. Right? You know what it looks like? And I don't know if this is for you or not, but it looks like you have this really great idea. You're working on it all night long. And it has the ability to make a new foundation for you. And it's coming from your divine feminine energy. So it's a great idea. But you feel scared. You feel guarded. You feel no one's going to want it. And maybe you just keep wanting to keep these things to yourself. You're not sharing with anyone. This is an old wound from inner child. You know, like maybe somebody told you something like that when you were little, and so anything you've ever created, you've kept to yourself. But there's a big transformation coming in, a big storm coming in, and it's going to change the way you feel. And what I see happening is boom, you're a king of pentacles. You know what I mean? Manifesting money just like that. And then in the future, you've got success and the wish fulfillment, and that cycle that where you're feeling like you're not enough is over. And you know why? Because someone is buying what you're selling. And it makes you feel different. And I kind of feel like this feeling like I'm not good enough, out the door. Go with the flow. It says cycle is complete. It's time for you to carry on and get everything that you want, you know, to actually make that new foundation, that new solid structure. And you're making it yourself, you know, from some kind of beautiful project that it looks like you work on all the time. Let me show you this work card if you don't know what I'm talking about yet. It looks like someone's working all night, you know, and so that's what they're talking about. But you're sort of feeling a little guarded, and that's the inner child wounding. It's like I can't tell anybody, I can't show anybody. Like, what if they don't like it? What if they don't? You know what I'm saying? So that is what I'm feeling, and that is the end of this week's energy check-in. I hope that you liked it, and I hope it made sense. I really hope it made sense. Yeah, thank you, Erica. I'm sorry I haven't been on much this week. I am still working on the 2024s. I have Libra and Aquarius left, and then I'll be done. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you.